Situationships. You're not the man for me. You gotta go. I'm gonna give you all the tea because you know what? What gives you the ick? Hey guys, it's Marissa and today we are going to be doing a girl talk, get ready with me Q&A. But yeah, basically I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions to answer in this video. I used to do these all the time, so if you guys enjoy these, please let me know because I will start doing them more often again. We're just gonna be chatting, me and you. If you are not following me, make sure you guys are following me on my social media. I'll have my Instagram and my TikTok and the rest of all my social media links like Twitter, Snapchat, stuff like that down below. Make sure you guys are following me because if I do any sort of Q&A or anything where I need you guys' advice or want to be in the video type of thing, it will be over on my Instagram. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed if this is the first video you're seeing of me, or if you've seen me before and you're just not subscribed. Subscribe button is right down below. Make sure you hit the bell next to it so you know when I upload. So yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. We're gonna get right into it. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so let's just go through. Let's get to the juicy questions. So all of my makeup products that I'm using will be linked down below. How do you know if your friend is fake? I'm gonna give you all the tea because you know what? Nobody's had more fake friends than me. I'd say number one thing is they are not defending you or hyping you up in rooms that you are not in. If a friend comes to you and says, oh my god, you'll never believe what so-and-so said about you, red flag. Like, that's a red flag because to me it's like, why does this person feel comfortable talking to you negatively about me if they know that we're friends? You know what I'm saying? So that's always a red flag for me. Notice little comments friends will make too if like they are jealous of you. I feel like if a friend is not hyping you up, like they have some weird jealousy about you, because for me and my friends, like I'm always hype my friend up, always, no matter what she does. I'm hyping her up. And then the other number one thing, this took me a really long time to learn. I feel like I really learned it since I moved out to Las Vegas, known to be a party city, is you really have to watch what your friends want, how you're spending time with your friends. You know what I mean? Like, if they are only hanging out with you to go out and to drink and to party, like they're not a real friend. And I realized that from being out here, and once I took a step back from partying. So when I first moved out here, I wanted to go to the clubs because it's different and it's new and it's something I didn't have in Ohio. Then once I stepped away from that and realized like, oh, you know what, I'm going out too much, like I need to focus on like my priorities and I want friends I can go get lunch with. And I realized I was asking all these people that I thought were my friends to go get lunch with me, and nobody was like, they were like, nah, but we're going out tonight, girl. Like, I realized I couldn't get anyone to hang out with me just and like chill and talk and whatever and do something more normal and like everyday-ish. So I feel like if you only have friends that you can drink alcohol or be in those environments with, like those are not your real friends. The problem is I tan my body and I don't tan my face, and it's like, this doesn't look like my color, but it matches my face well. All right, next, what happened to working bottle service? So if you guys know, backstory, I worked bottle service out here not even 2 years. So where I worked was a smaller nightclub out here. So it wasn't one of the like bigger ones on the strip. It was like close by the strip, but it wasn't on the strip. And basically it was a mess. I loved it though, but they had shut down. So they shut down for like, I don't know, like 3 months, and then they reopened for a little bit and then re-shut down. So I'm currently not working bottle service anymore. The place that I work is no longer open. Yeah, I do really miss it. I will say that. I do miss it. But I am still cocktail waitressing. I'm not going to tell you guys where, but I do cocktail waitress on the strip. I'll tell you that. So yeah, and I feel like for now, that is the best place for me to be for goals that I have, which I will tell you guys the goals when I get there, because sometimes I just don't like saying all my goals out loud. I feel like it like jinxes them, you know. But I do really miss doing bottle service, and just because the money is good and the hours are good and like the day, like you just don't work that much and you still make good money. So I do really miss that aspect of it. If you ever want me to do a video on like how to get like tips on being hired as a bottle service girl, or if you have, you know, questions of how it works, I can totally answer more questions about it. Yeah, it was a super fun job. Honestly, If they never closed down, I would still be there. Like, absolutely would still be there. But yeah, so I still cocktail waitress. It's just different. It's not bottle service. That is what happened to that. All right, next, situationships. I feel like I personally, for me, I can't do a situationship. I wouldn't know how to do a situationship. I am too like I need whoever I'm with to be obsessed with me. Like, that's what I need. Like, what do you mean situationship? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you're not gonna text me every day? And like, what do you mean I can't be mad about it? And like, what do you mean I'm not your girlfriend? Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't you begging me to be your girlfriend? Like, what do you mean? I don't know. You know what? I wish I had the heart for them, because I feel like in this generation, that's what it is. It's so normalized now, and like, I wish I could do it. I'm just so all or nothing that a situationship for me is like, I've never even fully tried to be in a situationship. Like, I never let it get that far. It's been like a month and you don't think that you're in love with me. You're not the man for me. You gotta go. Are you introverted or extroverted? I feel like I'm pretty introverted, but with like a dash of extrovert. I feel like which maybe this is word for word what an introvert is, so I don't know if this is actually, maybe I'm introverted. I feel like though, so if I am around people that I'm comfortable with, then I can be very extroverted. I can be very more like outgoing. So I can, if I'm around people and in an environment I'm comfortable with, I can be extroverted even to people that I don't know. But if I'm like alone and I don't know anyone and I'm not comfortable, like, I'm very much more like introverted and like shy and quiet. I feel like I'm introverted because I really do like that whole like, you need to be alone and like in your own like space and peace or whatever to like recharge socially. I feel like that is me. Like, if I am out and about for too long, or like my jobs, both of my jobs, because I am an esthetician and then a cocktail waitress, like both of those jobs are very much like I'm talking to people all day. Like, by the end of my day, I'm like, okay, I just want to shut up and I don't want to talk forever ever again. So like, in that way I can be very like, okay, I need to recharge, I need to be back in my own space. Very introverted. But also, if I spend too much time like alone, like, I do want to go out, and I get intense FOMO from everyone and everything that goes on. I need to be doing something. So like, if I'm not like out, if I don't hang out with my friends for like more than 2 days, I start like thinking I'm going crazy. So like, in that way I feel like that's kind of more extroverted too. So I feel like maybe I'm in the middle somewhere, but like closer to introverted. Okay, next question. How was Jamaica? Where are you traveling to next? So Jamaica was amazing. If you guys don't know, I went to Jamaica for my 26th birthday, so I'm an old lady now. So much fun. It was my first like real time out of the country, because I have been to Canada once. No, I've been to Canada twice. When I lived in Ohio, it was like very short drive, so like you could go Canada and be in Canada in like 3.5 hours. So it was more like, I don't know if I'd count it. But yeah, one thing I will say, they did not stamp my passport, and I'm still sad about it. I wish we stayed just like a little bit longer, like one extra day I think would have been perfect. I feel like it was just a little too short. But where am I traveling to next? I actually don't think I have anything exciting planned, but I really want to travel to Europe. I feel like that's like the next, at least like out of country vacation that I want to take. I'm sure I've been wanting to go to California just to have like a beach day, so hopefully I can do that soon too. But that's like more of like you could do that in like a day or like a weekend trip here, just because it's like a short drive. So hopefully I'll get to do that sometime this summer. So that's like, I don't want to say next because I don't have anything planned, but hopefully that will happen soon. What made you go vegetarian? I've been wanting to try it. So this is actually the longest story. I feel like people ask me this all the time. So I've kind of told like a brief version in my vlogs, I feel like. Anyway, basically short, fast version that I tell people is I was trying to eat clean. So I started, I don't want to say dieting, but I was trying to eat healthier. So I started eating more salmon, more chicken, and I don't know what happened. I just got like a gross piece of salmon, and then after that, like something in my mind switched and I couldn't get it to stop like freaking out. Like everything I bought, I would be like, this is spoiled. Like every piece of fish, every piece of chicken I bought, I would like tear it apart and I would be like, this is spoiled, something's wrong with it, like it's disgusting. And I would like keep cooking all of this meat. Like I kept buying it and throwing it away. I would cook the whole thing, look at it, and I would be like, I can't eat it. And then I was getting to the point, so I was trying to just eat like protein and vegetables. I was getting to the point where I wasn't eating anything except like vegetables, so I was starving, and I would cook all this food, and it was so frustrating. And it sounds so silly because like, just eat it, like bitch, just eat it, but I couldn't. Like, it would just disgust me. And then I was like, you know what, like, maybe I just try to go vegetarian for a little bit until I like get over whatever this is where I'm like grossed out. So that's what I did, and I never went back. Yeah, I do say if you want to try it, to just be careful, do your research, because I definitely did not, obviously, because it was like a spur of the moment type of thing. I didn't like plan it out, because there is a lot of things I've learned along the way with like vitamins and making sure that you are getting like the protein you need and the vitamins that you are gonna miss out on from eating meat, because there are a lot. Yeah, I definitely have to take a lot of vitamins now, and I never used to care about taking vitamins, but I like feel completely different when I forget to take my vitamins versus when I take them. But besides that, I feel like I really like it. Like, I feel like my skin got clearer. I had a lot of stomach issues. I've always had just like, my stomach would just be upset after eating a lot of times, and just like pain, like I would just have pain in my stomach. So I feel like a lot of that went away. What is your favorite social media? So my favorite social media platform would have to be, I say, TikTok. That would be my favorite to like watch. If I am going on my phone, I feel like TikTok is the one that will take up all of my time, all of my attention. I feel like also it's probably my favorite one to post on also. I feel like here I have a different love for YouTube that I'll always have, just because I've been on here for a long time. Like, I just feel like a different type of connection and love on here. But posting on TikTok to me is so fun because I feel like it's so carefree. Like, I don't really worry about it. Definitely on here I have filmed countless amounts of videos. I wish you guys knew how many videos I have filmed, looked at, and then just done nothing with it, because I was like, no, it's not good enough, like it's trash. Like, there's a different type of, like, I have uploaded TikToks where I have just woken up and look busted, and like my hair is not brushed, and I have makeup on from the night before, like smeared on my eyes. Like, absolutely no care. I don't know why it's like less embarrassing on TikTok to do stuff like that. Like, I would never post stuff like that on my Instagram, on stuff that I post, or on here, on stuff that I post on my TikTok. Like, it's just way less embarrassing. I don't know. So I like how like carefree and more like authentic it is. All right, last question. What gives you the ick? Everything. Everything a man does can give me the ick. I am seriously the worst, because I will find an ick in everything a man does. I feel like when a man follows too many girls on Instagram, following girls on Instagram that don't follow him back, posting boomerangs. A man shouldn't know how to post a boomerang. Like, why do you know how to do that? Instant ick. Like, no, absolutely not. You shouldn't even know how to take a selfie. Like, I feel like the only selfies men should really post is like their gym selfies, or like a post haircut selfie. Like, those are fine. The videos of them singing in their car, what are you doing? What else gives me the ick? Really everything. I feel like if a man, I would hate to date me, because yeah, like everything they do is wrong. It's funny, the funniest part is though, I think everything a man does is absolutely wrong and gives me the ick. I am the most embarrassing person ever. Everything I do is embarrassing. So I don't really have any room to talk. I'm sure I've given plenty of men the absolute ick. Like, I will just, like, if I'm dressed cute and in heels, like, best believe I'm falling over. At some point, I will trip on nothing. I have tripped on absolutely nothing. I have tripped on wearing like tennis shoes. Like, how do you trip in tennis shoes? I'll never forget, so I have a huge scar on my knee from when I fell down on, like, I was like walking up the stairs to like my old house, and I was late for work, and I went into work with like, I probably needed stitches, but I went into work afterwards. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, how did you do this? And I was like, oh, I fell down. They're like, what were you doing? Like, were you rushing? I go, no, I just fell. They're like, did you trip? I'm like, honestly, no, I think I just fell down. Like, just fell over and busted my knee. So like, I am the ultimate ick, but also don't give me the ick. Like, get it together. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little girl talk get ready with me. I used to do these all the time, so if you guys enjoy these are so fun for me. And yeah, let me know so we could do more. We could do ones that are more like one topic, or we could do ones like this. Like, I don't care. I just love answering your guys' questions, talking to you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure you comment, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to me and hit the bell next to it. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. That was a lot. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next Thursday. Peace out.